Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you. Empire. I left out Empire. Sorry about that. I had a good live stream, man. I was exploring crypto philosophically, and philosophically is a good way to do it. When you're looking at that, when this is your every single day, it's good to come out and kind of look at things philosophically. And I've been putting out more AMP videos, so I thought I'd kick out another one and explore this philosophically. Now, I'm putting this out because I generally I can't see it. That's it. Not the token, not the tech, not that. I get all of that. We're actually implementing it. We're implementing it on an app we're building called Sigia, which is a competitor to Dropbox, using DPIN rails. Yay, crypto helping crypto. But we're kind of struggling with this one, and I've been struggling with this one for a very, very long time. So I'm kind of hoping that somebody can give me a little bit of clarification on this. Now, philosophically speaking, crypto in general is when you launch a token and you start selling token and earning and people are buying it, you're borrowing from the future to finance the present. That's it. That's effectively what you're doing. I mean, I understand this is not exactly binary, but it's close enough for this discussion. You're borrowing from the future to finance the present. Problem with crypto is that eventually the present catches up to the future, and if you do not have a monetized something that is generating revenue, that is providing a solution that you're actually earning money with, then by the time you get up to the future, you just burned it to dust. Now, the AMP token itself, this is not a real good comparison because AMP was here for the bubble. All right, this was the bubble, and it was a goddamn bubble. I keep having this discussion with people over and over and over. Like, no, it wasn't a bubble. That's a fucking bubble. All right, that's a bubble. That is these rapid rise, rapid descents. Everything are hallmarks of any kind of financial bubble. They all look like this. Go back to 2000.com. You're going to see the same damn thing. But then this is kind of where it breaks down and it breaks apart. So Flexa coin, you guys remember Flexa coin way back in the day? Launched, pivoted to AMP, became AMP, money, and then the future caught up to the present, and then they're dead broke. Now, they're not dead broke because I have no idea how much cash they're actually holding out. Let's just say that the token has performed better. And that's kind of the problem, is that during all the time that you're building. Oh, we're just building good things. Don't worry about it. During all the time that you're building, you eventually have to have a way to earn money earn money. You have to earn organic revenue. You have to provide a product, provide a service, something that people will pay to use so that you can start offsetting the future as soon as you catch up with it. Now, that has always been my problem with AMP, and I'm asking you guys who are clearly more informed than I am, how does this generate revenue? The white paper, very white paper, that know it intimately. I've read it over and over and over. The whole idea is that it is, in fact, a pay rail. Now, it's 1%, 1 or 1.5%. I don't remember what it is. Let's just call it for this discussion 1%. The 1% that you charge the consumer for using your rail, which is much lower than Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, everyone. But the money that you earn, the revenue that you earn for that actually goes back to buy AMP on the open market and take that AMP and distribute it to stakers. So that's my breakdown with this entire protocol, with the entire business model behind this, is that I don't understand how does Flexa earn money? Because if you are providing the service, which you are, and all of the revenue that you generate through the service ends up buying your own token. Big fan of people supporting their own token, but then you distribute it out to stakers. That's a problem because you have to assume, a founder has to assume, or they'd better, that every single token that they mint out through and pay to stakers is going to be sold. You have to assume that. The one thing that you can very easy to put on a spreadsheet is that these are expenditures. We call them APRs, we call them staking rewards, we call them anything but expenditures. But that's exactly what they are, is expenditures. So if you are constantly diluting your token, minting it out, paying it to stakers, even the people who are using your service are going to buy up the token and give it to stakers, you have to assume that it's going to be sold. So my question is, how does it generate revenue? Because right now everything goes to support the token, and that's wonderful. But you're out of runway. You burned it off over years and years and years. You've burned it off. You got to pay salaries, buildings, all of these things, expenditures, and they were either paid for out of the token. The token was sold off by the I don't know. Not accusing. Just offering what something that could have been. How about that? But where's your revenue going to come from? That's it, man. Look, if I actually knew where the revenue was going to come from at this point in this market, I'm all over it. I like the fact that they're a product. I like the fact that they are actually doing something, that they actually build something that could be monetized. Even though I don't see how it can be in its current state. Maybe in the future. I don't know. But that's my issue with it. It's been my issue with it forever and ever and ever. Is you have to assume that these tokens are going to be sold off. And if they are going to be sold off, how are you going to replace the value in them? How are you going to maintain it? Because eventually you put another zero in front of it, then your collateral pools, the thing that makes this function, will be defunct. There won't be anything left of it. The token was mismanaged. It was bombed off. And now you went from $2 billion, which it was back in the day, about $2.2, $2.3 billion over there in those staking pools, to millions, where it is now. And you add another zero or two, and guess what? There's really nothing left to collateralize because you have no collateral remaining. So, how do you get revenue? I know you partnered up with Burner, and that's wonderful because they are a perfect use case for this product. But are they paying you under the table? Are they giving you cash? Are they doing something else? Because right now, all you did was basically take on an additional expense, and no revenue is going to be derived from that. It's great for the stakers. They make good percentages. Just keep it coming. But you got to assume that these stakers are going to sell. And if that's the case, how are you going to maintain those collateral pools? That's it. That's my question. All right. Anyway, guys, that was not the video I was going to do, but I will do one on how to move from the older pools over to the new ones. I was just going to do a step-by-step, and it's easy because I can show it all as I go. Makes it nice and easy. But that was that question's been floating around for a long time. I never asked it. Now I have. If you know, please tell me. Questions or comments, Scott@ThePodocasts.com. I answer any and all. And until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money, guys. Cheers.